Hi, I'm DJ Your Gooch, and I'm here to melt your face. I'm an alternative DJ, and I'm fairly popular around Oxfordshire and Buckinghamshire. I am, and I've played most venues there with bands. I play in Goblets in Southampton every other Thursday, and I also have my own show on Radio Sonar called Your Gooch at radiosonar.co.uk. I was helping my cousin out. He used to be a mobile DJ. He used to do parties and weddings and such, so I got into it that way. And later on we decided to do a rock show at one of our local snooker clubs, and it went really well. And that was when I was about 17, 18, so I've been DJing for about eight or so years, just over. Yeah, I'd like to experiment with like heavy metal with other styles of rock, perhaps even mix it in with like the popular indie scene at the moment, because I think it could work. If you have a set list, then there's no skill involved. So the mood could change, because you don't know your crowd every week. So one week they might want to listen to heavy metal, the other week they might want to listen to pop punk. So you need to cater for the crowd and change throughout the night. Especially with like clubs, especially here in Southampton and other places I've been to, most people use laptops, which is easy. Anybody could do that. But like, I think there's always going to be a market for disc jockeys, like especially in sort of like in the ravey sort of area.
Your daddy was nothing but a wow. We're sitting home alone at age 13. Your real lady was dying. Sorry you did it.
If I'm in a new venue, I get quite nervous. But I don't know, because when I first started doing the radio show, I was really nervous, but then I just flowed into it. I wouldn't like to say which I would prefer. I think I enjoy at the moment the radio show more, I think, but I don't think it's got anything to do with me but seeing people or not, because you can see me now on the webcam. So I did a very brief spell at a youth centre in Bicester, my hometown, but that just didn't have the funding to carry on, and I enjoyed that. But then as soon as I hit Sonar, it was something I could see myself doing as a career.
Sound.
many people know who I am here yet, and I have a small amount of people who come to the Goblets Live at the moment. But once I build a reputation, it's all about. I thrive when there's more people. However, going back to laptops, pretty much every so-called DJ in Southampton who's alternative uses a laptop and a playlist.
I see nothing in your eyes, and the more I see, the less
I find it really good as a hobby, really, because I do want to get into other things as well.
I know nothing of your kind, and I won't reveal your evil mind. Oh, yeah, I can't wait.
Like I said, I was helping my cousin out, but I really enjoyed it, and where we were started to do rock shows, I just really enjoyed it because I was into the rock scene anyway at the time, and it just went from there. I've used vinyl twice in my whole DJing career, and it ended disastrously because it really didn't work with heavy metal at all. I think it's it's similar with like photography, because you can buy like the big cameras and everyone thinks they're a photographer. If you have a laptop, you have iTunes on, press play, you can be a DJ. Especially early on in the night, if I've had a few drinks myself, I try to encourage the crowd, and I always end up doing silly dancing. But it's all part of the fun. I want to be involved with the crowd, especially when they're doing silly dancing as well. There's even been times where I've been playing to a crowd of about 100, and they're all dancing, and I've left the decks and went in and danced with them as well, and people like that.
Yeah.
Drive the stations with fire! And I like the way your lips turn, legendary. And I like the way the sun will come to light. I like the way your lips turn, legendary. I like the way the sun will come to light. But it won't be long until it's your very last goodbye. The sun to my God.
Saying if a band plays the same song throughout the whole tour, they'll get bored of it and not want to do it. I don't think I don't think I would get bored, because there's loads of music out there which I can play different sets to every week, so I can like keep it very varied.